The slave hall of Carvo Station was loud, with alien voices and cold, with metal light. Chains clinked as buyers moved from cage to cage, inspecting lives the way merchants inspected broken machines. Children cried softly. Some did not cry at all anymore. Lyra stood behind the bars with her hands clenched, her silver skin dull under the harsh lights. She was an alien princess of the Aurelian Empire, though no crown marked her now. Only a thin collar around her neck told the truth of her fate. Her mother stood across the hall, her royal robes replaced by plain gray cloth. Once she had ruled worlds. Now fear ruled her. The merchant spoke in a bored tone. The child is young and healthy. Humans pay well for adaptability. Final offer accepted. The small alien child in the cage next to Lyra began to shake. His eyes were too big for his face, his hands too thin. He was barely old enough to understand what was happening. No, Lyra pressed closer to the bars. Mother, please. The queen did not look at her. Her shoulders trembled, but her voice was steady. It is necessary. He will survive. Lyra felt something break inside her. That child was not royal. He was a servant child. He had no power, no value to the Empire. And yet he was being sold to humans because he was useful. Lyra had been taught many things as a princess. Duty, sacrifice, honor. Now she understood what they truly meant. Before the guards could move the child, Lyra spoke. Her voice was quiet, but it cut through the noise of the hall. Take me instead. The merchant laughed. You are worth far more than a child. The humans at the far end of the hall stopped walking. Lyra lifted her chin. I am strong, educated, I will obey. Let the child go. The queen turned sharply. Lyra, no. Lyra met her mother's eyes. This is my duty. The merchant hesitated. Humans prefer workers, not royalty. One of the humans stepped forward. He was tall, broad-shouldered, wearing simple clothes marked with station dust. His eyes were sharp but tired. What is her skill set? He asked calmly. She is a princess, the merchant said. Political education, languages, strategy? The human nodded slowly. We can use that. The queen rushed forward. She is not for sale. The human looked at Lyra instead. Do you choose this? Lyra swallowed her fear. Yes. The collar around her neck flashed as the trade was accepted. The child's cage opened. He stumbled out, confused and free. Lyra was led away toward the human transport ship. She did not cry. Behind her, the galaxy shifted. Because humans did not buy slaves. They adopted causes. And the empire that sold its princes would soon learn what that meant. The human transport ship was smaller than Lyra expected. It was not grand or threatening. It smelled of metal, recycled air, and something warm like cooked food. The chains were removed from her wrist the moment she stepped inside. Sit, the human said, pointing to a padded seat. Lyra obeyed, her heart racing. She had expected commands, pain, humiliation. Instead, the human handed her a cup of water. You are safe here, he said. Safe, the word felt unreal. The child she had saved was already on another transport heading toward a refugee shelter. Lyra had watched him wave through the viewport, eyes wide with disbelief. That memory kept her standing. The human introduced himself as Captain Aaron Halle. He was not a slaver. He was part of a human relief fleet operating beyond official borders. They bought prisoners to free them because sometimes credits worked faster than weapons. You chose this, he said quietly. Why? Lyra straightened. Because someone had to? Aaron studied her for a long moment. Humans had learned to read fear across many species. What he saw in her was not weakness. It was resolve. On the third day of travel, the ship received a transmission. Aurelian Royal Command. Lyra felt her blood turn cold. The screen lit up with the face of her mother. The queen looked older, smaller. Return the princes, the queen demanded. She is property of the empire. Aaron leaned forward. She chose us. Transaction complete. You have no idea what you are holding, the queen said. Our enemies will hunt her. We will hunt her. Aaron smiled slightly. Then you will learn why humans stopped being hunted a long time ago. The transmission ended. Lyra expected anger. Instead, she felt relief. Days turned into weeks. No chains, no orders. Lyra learned how humans lived, how they argued, how they protected the weak even when it cost them everything. She helped translate intercepted signals. She planned routes through hostile space. She earned her place. One night, alarms screamed. Aurelian warships surrounded the fleet. Aaron stood on the bridge, calm as stone. Shields up. Evacuation protocols ready. Lyra stepped forward. Let me speak to them. He hesitated, then nodded. The screen opened. This time, Lyra spoke not as a slave, not as a princess. I was sold, she said. By my own blood, I chose humanity. Any ship that fires will be marked an enemy of Earth. Silence. Then one by one, the warships powered down. Because humans had already sent the message, an attack on one human ship was an attack on all. Lyra looked at Aaron, eyes shining. What am I now, she asked. He smiled. Family.